which is not very. I mean, it's an inconvenience, but I don't want to be inconvenienced and poisoned.
Right. All right. No questions from Laurentia, it seems like. Yeah, that was a no in chat. Um, all right, so yeah, that was really all of the major items that we have coming up with the board this week. I have a student body-wide email ready to send out that our legislative affairs team drafted, letting students know about how they can give public comment, different things to look out for, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I will be at the Board of Regents this Thursday and Friday in person. I'd like to see as many of us there as possible. I know that some different constituent groups across UNLV are planning to give large chunks of public comment at a time. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Um, yeah, any last comments, questions, concerns about the board going into this week? We also have our mixer with NSA members on Wednesday evening. So hopefully you all got that, but anyone from the executive board is invited to go attend that. I believe we can also have some cabinet members join as well. Ariadna helped plan it. We have a mixer with NSA members Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. We have an Airmark sandwich buffet being catered, and we might do a little tour of the grad commons as well if anyone has any interest in that. But otherwise, I think we are good on item 7B. Going into item 7C, is there any new business items that people would like to see agendized? No? All right. As usual, if you have any new business items that you would like to see before our next agenda gets set out, which I've not scheduled one, it probably won't be until we're back from winter break in later January, because we do have council next week, next Thursday evening. But yeah, if anyone has any new items, send it to me over the winter break, and I'll do my best to get it scheduled for our next meeting. All right, moving into announcements. Do we have any announcements? The only one I have is yet again Board of Regents this Thursday and Friday. Be there, be square. Any other announcements?
Mm. No. I think Nia unmuted, but I cannot
Oh,
hear. I think that's Nia. I'm assuming it's Nia.
the
I don't
other
know who the other
GPSA.
GPSA is. Nia, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Hello.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you are.
yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I joined from the apparently I joined from the GPSA account. Sorry about that. Uh and thank you for your patience, guys. I had an appointment this morning. Technically, I'm off today, just FYI. But I do have some announcements. Tomorrow at noon, we do have a cap and gown training. It should have been sent to your calendars already, but I desperately need the officers to be at this training. It is at noon tomorrow, so if you cannot make it, please tell me now. But this is for our cap and gown program. We're going away from cash-based um, rentals. And then when we do the refunds, that's where the part where I critically need the officers. So we can do refunds, but the credit card payment system only allows full-time employees or, and I made an argument that the officers can also process these refunds to enable this cap and gown program return window. The return window is from December 17th through December 26th. I have specific time slots where I very much need officers to be available to do these returns, and we can figure out a schedule of what that's going to look like. There will be a separate table for returns just for the refund portion of it. And then the staff is also going to already be, the staff schedule's out, so the staff know the procedure of taking their items back, but they can't, certain individuals from the staff cannot process the refunds. So I definitely need either, like, I will be around, but I have meetings throughout the day, and then it's also a portion of that return window is actually over the Christmas holiday, which I will be out of town for. So again, it's December 17th through the 26th. I'll throw this into the chat real quick so that way you guys can see it and it's easy to find. But that training is tomorrow at noon. and you have to go to this training in order to be able to process the refunds. There is also a compliance module. It is on Rebel People. You guys should have all gotten an email about it probably 1 or 2 weeks ago. But if you log into Rebel People, you will see an assigned training, and it's called the PCI, like Clover PCI training. I think PCI stands for like payment card inventory, something like that. But you need to do the compliance module as well. So we have to do the compliance module and then that training at noon tomorrow. And it's all virtual. So please make sure you're able to attend that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is please make sure that you're also utilizing Slack. Please check that almost as often as your emails if you can. I'd really prefer it if you guys could check them almost daily. If it's just once a day, that's totally fine, but please check your Slack messages, give a little thumbs up or something just so I know that you saw an item. Because right now I'm not sure if people are actually logging in and checking these things, but that is a primary form of communication. Think of it as like internal communication when you want to communicate with council members. Email groups is fine. When we want to communicate one-off with one another, try to use the Slack. I always send a lot of messages through there, and honestly, I'm not sure if they're getting through, so please check Slack at least once a day. And that I believe is it for me. Oh, and then last week when we had the announcements training, thank you to those of you who could make the announcements training. And if you guys have any questions about any of these things that are coming forward, please feel free to schedule a one-on-one. I'm happy to walk through these things with folks.
Awesome. Thank you. Do we have any questions for Nia? I do finally have access to announcements posting. So thank you so much for getting that training set up.
Yay! Small victories.
Also, I still do not have access to CHB. Is there someone I can harangue about that?
Jimmy?
I'll make a phone call. I know I will make a phone call. I have somebody over at facilities I can talk to actually.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Any other announcements on the board or from Nia? No,
The board? Oh, I guess we are a board. E-board.
we are a board. All right. Moving into item 9, public comment. In concert with the notice given earlier about public comment, do we have any public comment at this time? All right, I'll go ahead and adjourn this meeting at 10:56 a.m.
Yay.
Thank you so much, everybody. Before I head out, does anyone have any last questions before I leave?
Or
I'm going to be doing a lot of dissertation work today before board later this week. So if anyone needs me, I'll be near my phone somewhere.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sounds good, Devin. And thanks for putting together the mixer. I saw the flyer. I love that.
Mhm.
It looks
Yeah,
awesome.
the CSUN team really helped put it together. And then I think I've been trying to catch up on emails this morning, but I think we have swag bags being put together by the common staff at some point.
Okay. Do you want to,
Uh,
I don't know, sometime this week, we want to take a look at the swag that we have and I mean, feel free to pick out which ones you want to throw in the bags.
yeah, Ariana sent over an email. She might have said like what item she wanted to see in it, but I was just thinking
Oh,
like
perfect.
a tote bag and then like a little like a cup or like some smaller items that we had. Um, just one for each of the presidents from NG,
Oh, cool. Yeah,
the
we've
super
got
presidents.
are
we've got
the
some good
regions
stuff.
gonna be there this time?
What was that?
Oh, I said,
Are the
I'm sorry. I was saying that we got some good stuff. So,
Oh, Alicia.
are the regions gonna be there this time?
We didn't
I
specifically invite them. Sometimes the word gets out and they still attend.
Yeah, I remember one year they definitely just showed up, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
you're."
I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be more a networking and student government presidents gossiping about agenda items,
Ooh, I love
is what I
gossip.
assume.
I might
But
show.
well, you're definitely welcome. All right.
oh, hey,
Oh,
Alicia, by the way, the dental group, actually also Devin, the dental group is pushing their big application cycle through. I talked to John Colombo recently. I don't know if it actually has been submitted yet. He's telling everybody to submit their applications individually. but he wanted me to, he asked me to take a look at his like final budget to make sure it looks okay. But I just wanted to let you know, because you
Yeah.
know that the dental
Also,
people have like that separate pot.
yeah, and they probably need to be reminded not to plagiarize because they did that last
Oh,
year. Like for like some of their it wasn't no, it was kind of plagiarism. They were copying each other word for word. But since they have like a big pot of money set aside, we were very lenient and most of them got approved. But yeah, they cannot do that.
Like, I think he said it's like 12 of them. He asked if he could do the group one or individual. And I'm like, it's really individual
Oh,
applications. And I'm not going to make you split out 12 like applications. You know what I mean? I'm like, please have them submit individually.
yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah,
if it's
dental,
like the
yeah.
same project, I wouldn't mind them doing like two groups.
But then you have to split them all out.
It's not the end of the world. It's less to review. I don't mind
Mm,
splitting them out. I mean, it's annoying, but it's it's not that bad.
would you prefer that?
Maybe. I think so, because then we don't have 12 to review, we just have two.
That's
Or maybe
interesting. Well, it'd be
three.
three,
Three, yeah.
probably. Hmm. Interesting. We should write a clause in the operating policy for this.
Well, is it the same? Are they presenting the same thing?
No, they're all different projects.
They should do different, yeah,
Just
do different
what
applications.
she says, sadly. Sorry, it's funny. The dental group, we have that, remember, we have that separate pot where the dental students pay into this one registration fee, and then the
mhm.
dental students basically like never apply. And so they have one time a year where they apply for like one thing. And so, and they always, and it's always for one specific conference. And so we're trying to figure out a way to make it so that it's like evergreen. Probably have to write a clause into the operating policy for this.
I think maybe they already have started applying because last time I looked, there was a pretty big batch of sponsorship applications for next cycle, and that is
Oh,
a
okay.
it's a bit abnormal for this time of year.
Okay. Well, and they should all have the exact same budget because John made the budget for them.
Okay, so their budget sheet will all be exactly the same.
It should theoretically be all the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
can they make the budget themselves? Just wondering.
Dude, because he was like, I'm not, he was like, it is way be easier on me if I just make it and not have them make stupid mistakes.
All right.
And I said, you are too kind.
Wait, can't they use some of those differential fees for their travel too?
So what he does is he basically uses the GPSA thing as a way to tell his department to fund the rest of their travel. So like if he knows that 12 students are going to get 1250 from GPSA a piece, he says GPSA is spotting this X amount of dollars. The department needs to be able to at least meet this amount of dollars to also help its own students. And so he uses it as like leverage to make his department find ways to fund
I
more
really feel
people.
like he shouldn't have to do that, but I totally understand.
I know, right? I know it's like this is a weird process, but that, yeah, that's why I was like, there should be some kind of a clause for the dental and the law students so that like future people know that. Anyway, I know it's weird.
Also, there's an application and sponsorship. I don't know why, but it's not letting me send the letter. I'll just restart the workflow. I don't know why I didn't do that already, but I'll try restarting the workflow first. But it says like the operations teams has to send it out, but I don't know why. That's happened before. I don't remember how I got around it.
What? That is weird.
Yeah.
Not right.
And that person is specifically emailed me a lot even before the applications were
Oh
in
no.
out. So I want to make sure that they get their decision letter.
Well, now that you have admin superpowers, you should be able to push through the workflow and not have to wait.
Well, I kept trying to press the check button, but it still didn't send. So I was like pressing and pressing and pressing.
There's something missing. There's a required field that doesn't have data. Check to make sure that the award amount is in there, that the like, or maybe one of the statuses is in there correctly. There's if it's like that, it means there's something probably missing, and so it can't send the letter.
Okay.
So it probably needs to say eligible or make sure
I
the
did
award amount.
check. I think that was what I checked because that's what happened before, but it did say eligible on it, or it just
Hmm.
wasn't actually eligible. But
Yeah, it's either the workflow got hung up, check the required fields. And honestly, actually, Devin, since you're still here, I know you're working on dissertation stuff, but over winter break, we should definitely schedule a like another training. Like remember back in like May, we had that long intro, 2-day intro period. Well, I think we just need to have a day where we just walk through team dynamics and our software
Hmm.
and then get everybody used to that side of things so we can actually start assigning stuff out to people.
I'm already comfortable with it, so
It's honestly, it's a ticket system. It's so nice. I'm trying to move it so that all of our GPSA emails just go in there. And then people will be able to respond from their own email. Like they wouldn't even have to necessarily, but they would know how Team Dynamics works on the back end.
Hmm.
Yeah, we need to work. It honestly, it's gonna make it makes our life, it makes my life so much easier. Okay. Have a great day, guys.
toodles. Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Honestly, I'm building the PowerPoint for our Clover training today.
Fun.
Happy
Toodle.
vacation.
All right.
Bye.
What? Bye.